Alright guys, welcome to our first YouTube video. What are we doing today?
Eating Tacobell.
What? Something broken there.
No.
Oh, it's the nachos. Oh no, the nacho's been leaking. Fuck! That's alright. What's the purpose of today's video?
Okay, so we're gonna eat tacos and we're gonna tell you guys how we met.
Tacos and how we met.
Let's do Taco Bell first. So we got the nachos. Those look too appetizing.
They got 3 tacos, got a burrito. This is the smallest burrito I've ever seen.
Looks pretty big to me, bigger than your...
Oh, this is average size. Above average, yes. Alright, and this is...
a taco with a cheesy shell. It looked better in the picture.
Also double wrap. This shit looks kind of nasty. Let's try it first, eh?
Yep. I've had Taco Bell before and I didn't think it was that good. It actually tastes pretty good.
Yeah.
But like, not amazing.
The flavors are not bad.
It's okay. I would never get this again.
I'll get it again.
I want to try my cheese taco.
This is the saddest fucking taco I've ever seen. I don't know.
Strangely, it's kind of nice, but like, not my fault.
Then we got one of the tacos, very thin, like a supermodel. I'll pay for this one. This is the beef mince one. Very salty. Basic mince flavor.
So far, that's the worst one.
Yeah, it's not bad.
That was not good.
I don't even know what this one is. Again, very
It
thin.
looks really sad.
Thin like Angelina Jolie.
Oh, it's chicken.
This one's better, but still not good. Alright, this one, we got a steak one. High hopes. I wouldn't get these 3 tacos again. Last thing we got, the mini burrito. I mean the above average size burrito. Ooh, so
Damn, there's so much
much.
there's so much bread.
Yeah. You take the first bite.
Thank you. I was gonna say like, why do you get to try all of it first?
Oh, bread. Thank you. Take the first bite. What the fuck would you eat it like this?
Just take a whole bite.
It's not bad. So, why don't you tell everyone how we met?
So basically, Tom was born in China, and he wanted a better life in Australia.
Well, it doesn't have anything to do with how we met.
Yeah, so I'm from Melbourne. I moved to Sydney in 2010, and I went to a new school, which was the high school that Tom went to. First day of school, the first person that I saw, not the first person, but one of the first people that made an impression on me was Tom. So I saw him and he was actually getting into a fight at school. Instantly, it was like, I don't want to say this because I'm gonna be like...
I already know. I already know.
Yeah, basically I was like, wow, this is the cutest guy I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, and I instantly had a crush on him. But the sad thing for me was Tom didn't know who I was. Yeah, I was new. Tom was like a cool kid in his grade. I was a new girl. I was nerdy, studious. I really was a good girl at school.
What's studious mean?
Like I focused on my studies.
Oh.
Went to school, you would have known. And Tom was like the opposite. Like he didn't go to school. He dropped out in year 10.
I didn't drop out.
I
still went. I just did a traineeship. I had 23 periods every week. I was barely out of school.
So it made it harder for me to pursue him because he was like never at school. I literally saw him that one time when he was getting into a fight. And that was like it. But then I knew of him because everyone knew who he was. He was like the popular guy. And I found out that he had a girlfriend.
Yeah, I did have a girlfriend at the time.
Yeah.
Fuck, I miss her.
I know you do. You tell me all the time. Holly, if you watch this.
Why did you use a fake name? But yeah, when Sydney did come to our school, I actually did recognize you. Like I saw her. She had like the look back in the day. You know, back in the day, like everyone's like into that kind of punk rock, so everyone's got like really thin lips and like she's walking around with lips like this. No, I actually did see Sydney because she was cute. She was yeah, I was like, oh, this girl's pretty cute. I've never seen her before.
Don't fucking lie.
She has to be new. Actually, a couple of years after school, when we finished, I actually ran into Sydney one time in Eastwood. So I was out with my mate, going to get lunch, and I saw her. I was like, oh shit, that's Sydney. Even though like we never talked before, I knew that she knew of me, and obviously I knew her. And as we crossed paths, I was like, oh, Sydney. And then she was with her boyfriend at the time. So I couldn't tell. I thought it was a little cousin because he was a bit shorter than her.
You're so fucking mean.
But anyways, I was like, oh, I wonder if that's boyfriend. But like the way she ran up to me, I didn't know if that was your boyfriend or not.
No, you are
like,
exaggerating. You are exaggerating.
Anyways, this is cut to maybe about 4 years ago now. Sydney and I are both single. It was like January and the New Year's. This is when like IG just came out with stories. Well, they came out.
Okay, they've always had stories. Tom's just never been
okay.
Tom just didn't know how to use IG at the time.
Yeah, right. I was still using Snapchat.
So he posted a story which he's never active on Instagram. As soon as he posted, I reacted to try to like slide in. Actually, you know, like every time he posted, I would like suss where the location was to try to like suss like where you hang out and stuff.
Dude! It's kind of creepy, I like it. And I was like, oh shit, this story thing's kind of cool. It's a good way to pick up bitches. You know what I mean? You can just see who replies and you go from there. You feel me? And then from there on, she replied to all my stories.
Did I actually?
Yeah, all of them. Started interacting more and more. And then one day I was like, fuck, this chick is obviously sexy. You know?
Tell me more.
We need a.
Keep going.
I need sexy and that's about it. That's all I really saw. Yeah, she had the big personality. She was uploading like a lot of LG photos too.
No, I was not.
They were very LG, and I was like,
everyone did that.
Yeah, I like. And then I was like, Gaby's kind of hot right now. The chat is good. I need to go in for the kill. We need to meet up. Now we chose this date, right? But when the date approached, it was actually your birthday. So I was like, let's go out for dinner tomorrow. I'll take you out for your birthday.
No, so like I wasn't gonna go, and even right before dinner, I full had, cause it was my birthday, like everyone had like set me all these desserts and stuff, and I was like eating all this food, and I was like not hungry, and I don't know, I think I just wasn't feeling myself. Like I was like nervous to meet you, because in my head, like Tom was like you were like the popular guy in high school, and I just thought like, oh, he's into like those hot white girls, like, and I wasn't like that. I was kind of like just like a
They're called sluts. How dare you?
So yeah, I was just like not like that. So I was like, I don't know, like I feel like we might not vibe. And he was extremely whitewashed too, which surprised me because later I found out he's actually born in China. He's from China, and he literally came in like 2015.
Because I was a train. I didn't fucking come in 2015.
But anyways, I get there and he comes, he drives up his driveway to pick me up. He comes out of the car like a gentleman. And I had never experienced that before because all the other guys that I dated were kind of like younger, inexperienced. But I guess, you know, Tom being a fucking hoe, he had lots of experience with girls. So he came out, he impressed me, he opened the door for me. And he actually looked so much better in person too. I was actually shocked. And then the cutest thing happened. So I get in the car and he got me a birthday card.
Oh yeah, I got you a birthday card.
Yeah. I still have it to this day.
What does the card say?
It is a HBD.
That's it. Anyways, we pull up dinner. It's
It was Italian, which is like my least favorite cuisine.
Yeah, I mean we can brush over this part, but dinner was like, we didn't actually have much to talk about. The vibe was like very, not awkward, but like.
It was awkward.
Yeah, it just wasn't there.
It wasn't, yeah, there was no spark, and the other thing was he like didn't talk. He would just stare at me the whole time.
Yeah, I didn't have much to say because I wasn't really looking to hoe around anymore. Like I've done all that. I was like 26, 25 when I met you.
25.
Yeah, I was kind of getting ready to move on to the next chapter of my life. But then Sydney says to me, oh, I'm actually moving overseas to live for a year, to Singapore, right? So straight away I was already a bit put off. I was like, oh shit.
Because I was actually not looking for anything serious.
She was looking for the dick. She came to the right place. She was like, yeah, I'm moving to Singapore next year. I'm actually leaving like in a month or two. Yeah. So throughout the day, I pretty much just zoned out. I was like, oh man, whatever. And then I was like, you know what, we'll just like, I just see it as like a friendship instead.
Yeah.
You know? We'll just hang out, have a chat. And after dinner, we got some ice cream from Gelatissimo, Balmain. And then we took a walk down by the water. And we just chatted, man. Like, we're just like, you know, what didn't work in our relationships. You know, why did we break up?
That was nice, the chat was nice.
Yeah, it was like good, you know, friendly chat. Yeah, we actually chatted for ages. Anyways.
And that's basically how we met.
Anyways, we drive back to my house. I was like, oh, you can come in and meet my dog. Open the door, messed with me. Sydney probably was really excited. She was like, oh shit, I'm about to go into his bedroom. I literally showed her my dog. And I was like, okay.
And then kicked me out.
I'll walk you up to your car. As we got to the car, I was like, okay, we'll say our goodbyes. And then we went for the hug. And then...
Don't exaggerate this part.
I'm not gonna exaggerate. As I was hugging her, as we had that intimate, physical, I suppose.
No, we didn't hug. We were like walking to do a hug.
No, we hugged.
We hugged?
Yeah, we hugged.
Okay. I don't
We
remember.
hugged, and while we were hugging, the vibes went from 0, boom. Suddenly it just went up. It's like you just knew something was there. As we pulled away, we just, I don't know, we both just felt it, I guess. Did you feel it?
Yeah, I did.
So pretty much, and then, you know, it just went from nothing and then to 100. So we just, obviously, we started, you know, hooking up. And then, I wouldn't go into the details, but, you know.
But that was it. Like, I didn't go into his house or anything.
Yeah, although she did ask me repeatedly if I could go into your house. But I had work the next day, so I was like, you know what, just chill. Anyways, we left it that night. So we met up on the Monday, and on Thursday, I was flying to China for 2 weeks. And when I come back, Sydney would leave to Singapore straight away. Yeah. So I was like, fuck, before we go, let's do something fun. So I booked a hotel. Yeah. I mean, we don't need to go into details about this, but we went on a couple of dates. You know, then I went to China, and when I was in China, Sydney and I, we still kept in touch. So after I came back, you know, we hung out a bit, and then obviously, you know, I had a great time. To be honest, I actually really like Sydney. You know, I like her personality, like the way that she looked. I like the figure, I like the face. Yeah, she was pretty funny as well. I just liked her a lot. I liked her a lot. I saw potential in her straight away, and I was like, she's going overseas, you know, to pursue a different chapter of her life. I'm over here in Australia, and if we like stay in contact during that time, it's only gonna fizzle out. Before she left, I was like, look, when you go over to Singapore, let's just not be friends anymore. Don't talk to me, I won't talk to you. Just pretend we don't know each other. You know what I mean?
So dramatic.
Yeah, and she,
so dramatic. Seriously.
I'm actually
like from a movie. Like I was just shocked. It was like this guy like full booking a hotel. Next minute, we can't talk anymore.
Yeah, I'm quite dramatic. Obviously, she probably was like pretty excited to go overseas, and then I was a little bit upset. You know,
he was sad.
Yeah, I was in my feels for a little while.
He was actually so upset.
Yeah, I was actually quite sad for quite a while. I quite missed her. And then one day, I swear, like one day it was like a late night. This has been like at least a month.
A month in.
A month.
We had no contact, no talking, nothing.
No contact at all, from like literally talking and seeing each other all day. Yeah. I had a feeling this one night. It was like a Wednesday night or Tuesday night or something. It was raining. You know, I was playing music in my room, and I had the candle on. I was like, oh man, I don't know why. I just feel like Sydney's gonna reach out to me tonight. I feel like she's gonna message me tonight.
So basically, he said to me like, let's not talk under one condition, unless you're coming back.
Yeah.
So that was the only condition that I could message him.
Yeah, I was like, if you're coming back, message me 1 week beforehand. Yeah, besides that, don't talk to me. Anyways, I go to sleep. I'm like half asleep. And my phone goes off, a notification goes off. And like without even looking at my phone, I was like, that's Sydney. I swear I just knew, right? And I grabbed my phone and it was her. And she was like, oh, you know, he told me to message you if I'm coming back. I'm coming back next week. And then yeah, obviously like we just, you know, I was really excited. I was really happy. But
it was crazy because I wasn't meant to be coming back. But before I left, I got into some like trouble, which I was really sad about. But like hindsight, looking back, like it kind of worked out. Yeah. Like I had to come back because of this whole thing that I was dealing with.
It was like a court case.
It was a court case.
Yeah,
so it was not really a blessing, but like it kind of like helped our relationship.
Yeah, so pretty much she ended up coming back.
She picked me up from the airport, and because I had no work here, I spent every day
We spent like every day together.
Every day together.
Once after that she came back for the first time, it got like quite intense real quick. It was like we were in like a relationship or some shit. Like
yeah,
we'll see each other all the time. And then from there on, obviously it was hard to like,
not be talking.
Yeah, not be talking.
Yeah.
So we decided, you know, let's just keep in contact.
Yeah.
And she ended up that year, she was meant to go to Singapore for a year, but she ended up coming back like,
because I was dealing with this court case for the whole year. So I'd come back at least like once every 2 months.
And you know, long story short, we just kind of like made it official, made it exclusive.
Yeah.
You know, Sydney dropped the L-bomb first. She dropped it on me and I was like, you're not the first one to say it. And yeah, that's pretty much how it became official. So you know, yeah, that's how we met. It's our story. We actually, we did the long distance thing for a while.
It actually helped our relationship because we'd like really badly get our time together.
Yeah. When we were together, it was like.
How long were we together?
4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 years. It's been a while. Yeah, Sydney's my best friend. But yeah, that's the story of how we met. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, just ask us questions. questions. Let us know what else you want to see. We'd love to tell you guys and share a bit more about our lives. This is the most intense relationship I've ever been in.
Yeah.
It's so intense.
I've actually been in quite a few intense ones.
Yeah.
I think it's me.
Yeah. I think I'm common denominator.
But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Oh, let's rate the food, by the way. Taco Bell in Australia, maybe it's different in America, but I honestly, I don't really rate it. Don't go. I'll give it like a 5.
5.8 out of 10. Not that good.
Not that
Wouldn't
good.
go back.
Would never go back. Yeah.